Canon.
It can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
I didn't know that was gonna do that. You're telling me that isn't a criminal? He just looked up at me like, bro, what? That is a criminal if I ever saw one. A retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. A retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. A retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. A retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. A retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. Retrieve mechanique that at least cut it out. I'm Kevin, a problem child.
Snappity snap.
It's voiced?
Printy, stackity stack stack stack.
Since when is it voiced? Why is it voiced?
Whoa, those two are kind of big deals. Hey, you two! Can I take your picture? Huh? Does she mean us? Why does she want our picture?
She probably just wants a keepsake.
Guess we better get used to the celebrity treatment, huh? Can't blame the fans for wanting a photo of their heroes.
Why is this voiced?
But if this is for anything besides your own personal use, then we're legally allowed to charge you.
Damn, Paimon.
Wait, what would they call it here? An appearance fee? Photo shoot fee? Absolutely! It's just an honor to be able to photograph the Ace Adventurer duo. How does 1.5 million more sound?
Bro.
Sure, that sounds fine. Hold up, how much did you say again? 1.5 million? Did Paimon hear that right?
the coordination.
Yeah, for just one photograph. Maybe a little too much. Are we really worth all that?
But what? This sounds too good to be true.
You guys are overreacting. This measly 1.5 mil is just the start.
Lady?
If you're interested in working with me as a photographer, you could potentially be taking home anywhere up to 9 figures. Snap some snaps and stack those stacks.
This sounds like a get rich quick scheme.
That's, wait. Every 1,000 is 3 plus 1 for the 1, so 1 million, that's 7, plus 2 is 10 million, 100 million, 100 million!
Listening to her work out the math of that is so funny and relatable. Now you're just throwing numbers out.
Yeah, this all sounds too crazy even for Paimon to fall for it. What kind of racket are you running here? You planning on flashing a couple of famous faces to con innocent people? Con innocent people? You took the words right out of my mouth.
What?
But you got it back to front. My goal here is to rid
Oh.
of everyone out there who's trying to con innocent people. Help me out, and there'll be a big bonus in it for you.
I'm so confused.
Whoa, back up a little. Seems you skipped a couple of steps. How did you get from photography to crime fighting? Well, it all has to do with an important problem in law enforcement that often gets overlooked. Target recognition. Common sense says that if Gardamex want to fight crime, the first thing they need to do is identify who's a criminal and who isn't, right? But what happens when a Gardamex mistakes an honest citizen for a criminal, or sees someone brandishing a weapon in public but fails to flag them as a potential threat? Then you've got a huge
I don't think you
problem.
taking pictures is
Think
gonna
of
help.
The poor fisherman whose fishing rod gets mistaken for a spear, or the crafty crook who carries around a metal pipe to club his victims with, but dismissed.
Mizuki?
Okay, fair enough. You're kind of making sense now.
Mizuki from fucking AI
So,
confirmed.
Let's say I disguise myself as a cat, or a dog, or a finch, or a pigeon, or maybe even a blubber beast, because why the heck not? So, I'm walking around
Huh?
the city streets like an escaped amusement park employee, and a Gardamex sees me. How do you think it would respond?
Sorry, how did we get to amusement parks?
Well, that's cheating! A Gardamex not gonna do anything to some cute little critter. Also, what kind of blubber beast would even want to come to the city anyway?
What is happening?
Bingo! Right answer. Gardamex are incapable of registering cats, dogs, finches, pigeons, and, of course, blubber beasts as potential targets. Their image recognition system actually ignores them completely. It is actually fairly logical if you think about it. Removing all the near-zero risk entities from the target database boosts performance in most situations. But here's a quote from a recent report in the Steambird. Several keen-eyed thieves who noticed a flaw in the Gardamex detection systems disguised themselves as blubber beasts during the commission of their crimes. Completely blind to the would-be blubber beasts, the Gardamex made no attempt to intervene in the thefts committed by the gang.
There was like a switch that flipped. Like at some point early on in like the version 3, they started to just make these absolutely batshit insane like mini events. And every so often they just throw in another one. They're like, bam! Surprise, motherfucker. This quest makes no fucking sense and is borderline uncomfortable. Enjoy. So devious.
Wait, so this actually happened? And the Gardamex really didn't catch them?
Chaos.
That's pretty gutsy, but also kind of horrifying. What if they get bored of petty theft and move on to something even worse? They could get away with anything.
This is like conservatives being like, they smoked weed, they're gonna become a heroin addict. You know what I mean?
It's turned into an ongoing tug-of-war between their disguises and our image recognition capabilities. And I, Lapine Pauline, specialist in graph adversarial technology, am determined to do my part towards a crime-free future for Fontaine.
I bet, like,
Currently, I'm in the process of
none of the
collecting
officials
data
actually
footage.
recognize her.
Once I have a large enough pool, I'll use that to develop a simple but powerful and highly accurate image recognition algorithm that runs on a small graphical processing module. Any clockwork mecha installed with this module will instantly be able to recognize people wearing disguises and accurately assess the criminal threat.
Sure,
they pose.
photographing random animals make Fontaine crime-free, so true.
Palais Mermonia will jump at the chance to have these installed on every Gardamek in the city. It's the business opportunity of a lifetime.
Love teaching robots to profile? Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Oh no. Mind you, this kind of tracks with, things in China, you know? They do be doing shit like that, so guess it makes sense. And this all starts with you doing street photography?
Paimon's getting deja vu. Let me guess, you're a homebody researcher who prefers to stick to the city, limiting your potential sample size. And the reason you want to work with us is because we can go out into the wild and help you get all the other photos you need, right?
Just saying clear, she'll commit arson crimes to spice it up again. True.
Right again.
True.
Down to the last detail. It sounds like the Ace Adventurer duo has seen it all before. What do you say? Join my project, become a graph adversarial technology specialist, and
It's a
together
nightmare.
we can expose every costume defender in Fontaine. Crucially,
Is this like something that happens really regularly?
solid graph adversarial tech pipeline and take Fontaine's technology and law enforcement capabilities to the next level. Everybody wins.
Oh.
This does sound like
Fungies.
it's for a good cause. Forget tomorrow. We can't stand by and do nothing. They're a criminal.
Paimon.
Blubber Beast's a bad name, and that's something Paimon won't stand for.
I love that that's the thing that she's upset by. Justice for Blubber Beasts.
Great! And just like that, welcome to the team. Okay, take this. It's an image recognition sample collector. It
That's a lot of
contains
words.
recording and analysis equipment that I designed myself and comes complete with a user guide. I've already looked through lots of images from all over to determine the key features of the samples I'd like to collect. All you need to do is work your way through the guide, get the pictures, and bring them back to me. Simple. Let's get this show on the road, everyone. We must win the tug-of-war against evildoers and score some
She's delusional.
big-ticket orders from the Palais Mermonia.
About your research. Oh, you're really interested in my academic theories? If you want to learn the essential elements of my theories, I'll be happy to share them with you. However, I don't really have any core reference materials or papers for my theory yet, since I just don't have the time to sit down and write any papers. My reference materials are also a bit scattered, so you're a girl failure. After all, I was so busy dealing with all sorts of outsourcing requests from the Fontaine Research Institute that I simply didn't have the time to do any formal academic writing. I recently pieced together the importance of the graph adversarial technology discipline from various bits of literature, and then immediately began this project, and didn't even consider creating introductory materials. Graph adversarial technology is a very difficult academic discipline with a high barrier to entry. If you're absolutely sure you want to study it, I will certainly share all of my knowledge with you, and hold absolutely nothing back, not even the slightest detail. Of course, only if we can finish the task at hand first. She scares me. About the Phantom Blubber Beast. Huh? Are you also curious about the details of their crimes? In order to get the first samples, my graph adversarial technology, I interviewed numerous shops, and none of their owners have even heard of such a thing? Even heard of such a thing. Even the author of the report hadn't the foggiest notion. It was as though they had completely absconded from Fontaine. I think either that the Phantom Blubber Beast criminal base is extremely well hidden and kept very secret, or the Maison Gardiennage has ordered the shop owners to keep their mouths shut, and none of them are willing to reveal anything to outsiders. Either way, this proves that the danger posed by the Phantom Blubber Beast is quite grave, and thus proves there is a huge market for my graph adversarial technology. This is an incredible business opportunity. I'm sorry. Oh man, this bitch.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte?
Oh yeah, it's voiced.
What could she want with Lapine Pauline?
Sounds good. Amazing, thank
Pretty
you.
please with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking.
Oh,
I read
dear.
that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be.
Oh
I've
no.
invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan.
She is in shambles.
Begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of Begdom.
Okay. I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine Pauline.
I
I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders.
Hi,
But
Sandy.
I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Short story?
Oh, Paimon sees what happened here. Sounds like the report Lapine Pauline read in the Steambird wasn't in the news section after all.
Oh my god. It's a fanfic quest, yes.
Enough. I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison
Oh my God.
Gardiennage for advice. But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more.
This lady!
Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one Phantom Blubber Beast, a Titanic Red-Crowned Finch, and a Spectre Man. So I knew this story had
Didn't
helped out law
expect
enforcement,
to
but this
man
is the
hit
first time I'm
that.
learning
Never
of an
mind.
innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much mora for nothing. Uh-oh. So Lapine Pauline's whole research project is based on a fictional story?
Oh my god, lady, you didn't do any more research?
She's gonna get a big bonus after all. But more importantly, she's gonna lose everything she's invested.
Dragon's Den be like. Me after we leave
Traveler,
5.
Paimon, you're back! I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She told me about your collaboration.
She's just in the back, just having a breakdown.
She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in.
You took her money?
I unfortunately had to dash her hopes, and I'm afraid all your hard work was in vain too. She's desperately
She's
trying to find a way to
suffering.
rescue the project and get you the mora you're due. I've tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept. This is a new situation for us too.
Oh dear.
It's such a pity.
Sis.
It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
She's just a victim of a misunderstanding. She's also an idiot.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
She's just standing
I'm
up.
gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
Why?
That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far.
That's a little bit too real.
Look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamex army.
Very cool. Yeah.
In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up with the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts.
They've done a lot of commentary
Actually,
on the prison
instead of
industrial
going into
complex
the
actually in these
technicalities of
quests.
How much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
She invested a lot.
270,000 mora.
Oh, I thought it was more than
Okay.
that.
Well, escaping to the fortress of Meripede over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there
You'll
must be
find out
other
next week,
options.
yeah.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my
That's
dreams
not
of
a real
becoming
thing.
a billionaire one day.
Never invest in crypto or into anything, true. The voice actor put their whole Lupine policy into this.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way
Billionaires
for you
are
to
built off
turn this
exploitation.
around.
That was not a word. Exploitation.
This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier.
Samsung
In fact, I'd say it has
S24
the
on
potential to
it.
revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me.
Credit is a scam, yep.
So keep
So
calm,
real.
take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
Aw, that's nice of her.
Can't believe it.
It's
If
not
this is
butter.
true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline.
Oh, she's getting ahead of herself again.
Orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards.
You don't want to be a billionaire,
Maybe I
sis.
should consider taking out another loan.
No,
That way, I
no,
can
stop.
rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on, stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds.
Maybe she should go to the Fortress of Meripede for her own safety.
There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and
I have
forget
been
about
attacked.
everyone around you.
I have been
A lot
attacked.
of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out.
I have been very
you worry.
specifically
I'm gonna
attacked.
write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
For her
research
own
has the
mental
potential to
safety.
benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass
It's from
production
rabbit
of her
holes.
lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Someone needs to. Go, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. No bonus, no biggie. This makes everything worth it.
We got a shitty prototype.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens
Let's
in the
hope.
future.
So, well, this is cool. It's like first person. Oh, I love this. Hey, besties. This is fun. You just play in first person, technically. Cool. We're kind of getting it. This is science. There we go. What a view. Oh, hell yeah. This is a winner. Oh, we got some bulge as well. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. That's the stuff. I could do without, like, the pants, but, you know. We did our part for the community. We did. High five, bestie. In a corner of the Quartier Lyonnais, an old friend has set up a booth and is promoting an improved tabletop game, Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta. Among Fontenians who rarely see fungi, this game is quite novel indeed. Huh? Is there something wrong with Paimon's eyes? Just now, that thing which floated off her head, was that a fungus? Have fungi invaded Fontaine? Harley, let's go check it out. Thank you for your cooperation. The review has been completed, and your companions are all very safe. They are of no threat to Fontaine's citizens and ecological environment. As stated in the Fontaine Foreign Species Management Act and the Quartier Lyonnais Code of Business Conduct, you may proceed with your event. Thank you, Ms. Tirena. I didn't think hosting an event in Fontaine would be this complicated. It took around 10 extra steps as compared to procedures at Port Ormos. I guess my preparations weren't sufficient. Don't mention it, and don't beat yourself up about it. You and your fungi companions are special guests. The Maison Gardiennage rarely comes into contact with foreign fungi species, so proceeding with caution was necessary. It is only normal that the observation and evaluation took quite a bit of time. Next, I shall be transferring your commission to the other guards. If the rumoured Golden Comet and Silver Companion are spotted, the guards will notify them and ask them to meet you here. I hope your Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta goes smoothly, and you have a great time in the Court of Fontaine. If you need anything, just call for me, and I'll be there. It seems that won't be necessary anymore. They are already here. Wait a minute. By Golden Comet and Silver Companion, you refer to these Super Zenith boss level forces? Hey fellas, is it gay to be a Super Zenith boss level force? Whoa, how did we suddenly become the topic of your conversation? And what's with those strange names? You two are the same as ever, I see. Wait, is that Hania? Energetic, spirited, and with a reassuring air about you. Who are you? Who are you? Have we met? Your failure to remember me is my mistake. I should have done my best to maintain contact and sent a few more letters. A long time ago, the Nilok Parlor Cup Beast Tamers tournament was held in Sumeru. I participated with some prejudiced thoughts and the intent to do something dangerous. You woke me up and made me change. You helped me stop hating my kind, fungi buddies and seek the right path toward coexisting with them. After the event, you became the ultimate decision maker of the tournament, and I promised that I would do my best to continue running the event. I love how they're doing this so that people who didn't play in 3.2 aren't confused as fuck. Are you Hania? The same Hania who's been taking care of Bongo Head and the other fungi for us? Yeah, that's me. Long time no see, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Your new outfit is gorgeous. Your new looks made you completely unrecognizable. You've changed so, well, too much. Even the way you speak has changed. Is this some way of making your trip to Fontaine with your fungi buddies special? Actually, the Court of Fontaine does not impose a dress code on its visitors. You'd be welcomed warmly here even if you were wearing a plain hunter's outfit. And the way Ms. Hania dresses is much more than just following a dress code. I'd say it's elegant. Extremely elegant. Thank you so much. Your affirmation fills me with greater confidence. Okay, this is kind of weird. She never spoke like this before. Anyway, I'm here in Fontaine to search for reliable investors for the official Fungi tournament, and to host a preview event to advertise the fungi's cuteness and attract an audience in advance. According to Suka, we are conducting transnational business, and Fontainians are very particular about their dress. So, when in Fontaine, do as Fontainians do. I think that's funny because Fontaine is both based on France and ancient Rome. She prepared my preview event plans, ordered this costume for me, and even gave me special training to improve the way I carry myself. Suka, isn't that the light novelist who's been following you to gather material? And oh, it's Soka, because it's Japanese. Soka, isn't that the light novelist who's been following you to gather material and helping you take care of the fungi after being defeated by us? Paimon didn't expect her to be so well versed in foreign etiquette. Was she that knowledgeable? And if you still remember the tabletop game, Fungus Mechanicus, then you can give the brand new Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta a try. In Fungus Mechanicus, you direct your fungi to defeat all the Mechanici. The game received a pretty good initial response, but it was lacking in long-term potential, so it quickly lost popularity. As such, Soka combined elements from various documents and fiction to change the Mechanici into pieces that simulate powerful opponents, which adds all manner of variables to the game. Soka is at the Steambird's office right now discussing the game's marketing plan. Paimon sorta gets it now. So the preview event, Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta, is this tabletop game? And powerful opponents, you say? Does that mean we'll be commanding fungi pieces to clash with other creatures, and that both sides can move? The game sounds much more complicated now. But based on past experience, Paimon's sure you'll still have some details to iron out and perfect, right? Is there anything we can help you with? There's no need to worry. We've resolved all the issues in advance. Miss Hania and her Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta have received the Fontaine Research Institute's, what was it again? The sponsorship of the Fonta project team, so everything is ready. Even if something is left unfinished, Tirena, the most diligent member of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, would never allow it to trouble you, our distinguished guests. You're super Zenith boss-level forces after all, and Miss Hania is an important foreign merchant, so you can just leave any odd jobs to ordinary guards. Oh, so you're one of the guards? Paimon thought you were an assistant Hania hired. You're so reliable. What? She's dressed as a guard. Thank you so much. A super Zenith boss-level force recognized me. I've been acknowledged by an apex warrior. I might be getting a little carried away. As a newbie in the Special Patrol, I'm obligated to monitor foreign creatures, provide the highest levels of assistance to special guests, and resolve issues that are beyond the ability of ordinary guards. If fungi-related events can bring considerable economic benefit to the court of Fontaine, then I would be considered to have accumulated experience that goes beyond combat, and our captain would value me more. Oh, don't be so serious. It's just a game. Relax. In Paimon's opinion, anything linked to fungi tends to help people forget their troubles and be happy. In that case, I happen to have a suggestion. Soka and I have tried Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta several hundred times, but we represent only 2 types of players, whereas the guests have the most diverse mentalities. As it happens, the 2 of you have very unique personalities and experiences, and Ms. Tirena is also a most responsible person. So if the 2 of you were to play a few matches, we should be able to discover many in-game limitations, and that will help with further improvements. Alright, time for a new game. Since even the Super Zenith boss-level forces are absolutely interested, and this will make an excellent feather in my resume cap, of course I'd be happy to help. But I'm well aware that I'm inferior to you in all aspects, so please go easy on me. What? Working Monsters Leisurely Test. A basic level designed by Hania. It centers around that most common combination of Pyroslimes and Blazing Axe Mitachells. These simple and straightforward features will allow players to quickly understand how best to play the game. According to Soka's comments, these monsters are like workers hired by the Adventurers Guild, with their job being to give new people their first test. Despite the analogy, Soka doesn't intend to pay out salaries to those workers. In fact, she hasn't even registered at the Adventurers Guild or paid the fee. For a patrol member like Tirena, these are very familiar opponents indeed. As such, commanding them might be a slightly strange experience for her. Click on the portraits of little fungi or use number keys to switch which little fungi you are currently controlling. In addition, you can use the Select All button to select all little fungi at once. Press any spot on the field or an opponent to command the little fungi to move to that location, or to start attacking that opponent. The white markers can be used to confirm the little fungi's targets. Red lines, on the other hand, show you whom the powerful opponents are targeting. Use Marvelous Gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills. You will regain Marvelous Gels over time. Paimon! Let's go. Okay. Attack. What is that? Oh, it's to select them all. Okay. Time for your super move, Bongo Head. Water Balloon Meteor Strike. Please. Wow. Much difficulty. Strong. Too strong. Even if it's just a tabletop game, you're still practically invulnerable. Please go a few more rounds with me and teach me more. Am I really that good? That's a little too much, don't you think? We're just playing a game. Please don't try to be humble. This tabletop game can reflect a player's ability to command. The positioning of each little fungus, their opponent, skill activation rhythm, support timings, everything is important. You haven't received any command training from the Maison Gardiennage, and yet you're still able to launch joint attacks so skillfully. You're not just a super zenith boss level force, you're a real super zenith boss. Are you interested in taking up a position in the Maison? I'm sure you'd become a captain in no time, and then advance further still into one of the organization's pillars. Alright, what's the pay like? About that. I'm not very sure. I remember that the monthly salary of ordinary guards used to be 300,000 more a few years ago. I guess it might have risen slightly by now. How much is 300,000 more per month? It sounds like quite a familiar number to Paimon. Why is it are they breaking the fourth wall in a way I don't understand? Come now, am I not worth millions? It can't be helped. The Maison is an executive agency funded by tax money, so of course the pay won't be that high. I understand the respect you feel for them, Ms. Terena. Unfortunately, from what I know, they plan on travelling around Teyvat while helping people from all nations to resolve their problems and eliminate monsters. As a recipient of their kindness, I too hope that more shall be able to receive their help. I see. Sowing the seeds of justice and peace throughout Teyvat is indeed more important than merely maintaining order in Fontaine. Then all I can do is go a few more rounds with you and do my best to understand your way of thinking. Anyway, there's something important we can't forget, Henia. You want to know how Bongo Head's doing, right? Bongo Head and Kindlejoy are right over there. Miss Terena even specially arranged for someone to take care of our fungi bodies. As before, I prepared special jellies this time too. You can play with them while enjoying some snacks together. Alright, that's what Paimon's talking about. You really are getting better at this, Henia. Harley, let's each play a round of Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta with Terena, and then we'll go see Bongo Head. Let's call this stage Hilly Fungal Hymn, a basic stage designed by Soka, with the opposition primarily being comprised of Hillycharls. Congratulations, player, on starting the game proper! Using some little fungi techniques to gather opponents from various parts of the map is a surefire way to achieve a quick victory. When encountering Hillycharls barring the way during her travels, Henia will often beat them like a drum, a rather rhythmic drum in fact, which the fungi companions are happy to join in on. This has led Soka to seriously consider if the cries of Hillycharls and fungi can form a song of sorts, which is how this stage's name, Hilly Fungal Hymn, came about. Unfortunately, Tirena's orders might make the battlefield less flexible in this respect. I feel like I'm so out of it today. I know I said this before, but I'm saying it again. Rhythm attacks when you're not used to the rate of 5, the range units is tough. Fair enough. I'm not really taking much damage so far. We should be okay. Kill it! Kill it! There we go. Cool, ma'am. Let's do you. Alright, Storms, just let's not meet them head on, shall we? Oops. Okay, we can heal up. Focus on leading our fungi friends or we'll miss something. Yeah, I'm doing it, Paimon. Chill. Alright, select stage. Little Fantasy Magu Battle. A boss stage created jointly by Hania and Soka even. The key opponent here is based on the Inazuman automaton, the Magu Kenki. Before Soka ever participated in the first Fungi tournament, she had already come up with many scenarios in which the main character dispatched that mighty foe. Unfortunately, after a number of interviews with adventurers, Soka came to see this as an impossible fantasy for ordinary people, sealing her original drafts as a result in order to avoid being rated as an embarrassment of an author who didn't even know how combat works. Fortunately, after meeting the Fungi companions and Hania, Soka realised that she might be able to challenge the Magu Kenki if she banded together with her fungal friends. As such, after much thought, she decided to place a slightly tweaked automaton as the first boss opponent. Okay. Some opponents have special combat skills. When an AoE skill is going to deal damage to little fungi in an area, a warning will appear on the field showing the area about to be attacked. When a skill is going to be used against a specific little fungus, a small warning marker will appear above both the little fungus and its portrait. Oh god. Stressful. I'm scared. Angle's perfect. Fill them with lead mushroom. What the fuck, bro? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. It's not too bad to dodge. Wait, little fungus is... Oh, did it die? Bro. I didn't even realize my healer died. What the fuck, dude? I didn't even notice. After a while, you and Paimon arrive at the little fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta booth. I love these soft, bouncy, smooth, squishy fungi. I want to keep playing. And you are? I'm Ongan, and I was Tyranna's drill master before she entered the special patrol. I'm nothing like her, you hear? Nothing. I'm not going to grovel before you just because you're super zenith boss level forces. So this super arrogant Melusine used to be Tyranna's drill master? Don't worry, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Miss Tyranna received new orders not long ago and has returned to the Special Patrol's base. Before departing, she asked Ms. Ongan to watch the event area in her place. She loves Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta, and we're always playing it. That's right. I love both the tabletop game and those round fungi in real life. They're soft, bouncy, smooth, and squishy, just like Tadalga. You can't eat them! No eating fungi! I won't. I just want to hold them and rub my face against them. Hania didn't mind when I pinched Kindlejoy. That's the most you can do. Only we can hold Bongo Head. You're so stingy. I want them both. Hania said you're experts at the game. How about a round against me? If I win, I'm going to hold and pinch Bongo Head. She's looking down on us. Let's do this, Harley. As early adopters of the game, we need to show her what we're made of. We're also the first champions of Nilot Pala Cup. We didn't earn these titles just to be this easily defeated. Right. Jelly Slushy with Double Sugar, a basic stage designed by Hania. In her own words, the mercenary bands I was with in the past were very poor and couldn't afford the use of Mistflower Corollas. If we really wanted to eat something cold, we'd just grab cryo and hydro slimes and keep them in cages to refrigerate stuff for us. That's kind of smart. After leaving Sumeru with Soka to travel, Hania finally got the chance to try real shaved ice, and found it much to her liking indeed, ordering at least 3 times the normal amount of sugar every time. Pity, then, that their fungal friends have no teeth and cannot consume frozen Marvelous Gel. As for Ongan, who is taking part in this game, freezing is a truly terrifying concept, because even Tadalga would go down poorly in such circumstances. Alright. Let's go. Wow, it's taking me a while to gain the gels and stuff. I can't get over Paimon telling us to fill them with lead. Please. Wait, what? Oh, we keep getting frozen, bro. As I get some work done, sounds good, Clever. I appreciate you. Schmack. I kind of didn't need to do that, but it's fine. Get wrecked, bro. Nice. Alright, Great Boar King, Freezing Impact. A boss stage created jointly by Hania and Soka. Since they're here in Fontaine, they're going to other countries is hardly out of the question. The two of them have considered going to Mondstadt in the past, and have, to that effect, long been gathering information about the special locale known as Dragonspine. The legendary Great Snowboar King has also been a subject of their focus. Despite the fact that they both have round bodies, snowboars and fungi fight very differently indeed, a difference most curious. And curious indeed is what one would be concerning a meeting. What? Is what one would be concerning a. I feel like the sentence doesn't make sense. And curious indeed is what one would be concerning a meeting between these two species of round creatures. Shame then that Ongkong is adept at combat tactics and no commander of reckless rushing beasts. Okay. Giant pig is round and bouncy. Please. Oh. Oh, we took a lot of damage there. Or at least one of them did. Please. Heal, heal, heal. Please. Okay, thank you. I'm scared. I'm scared. Get away. Ah, that's scary. Oh my god. Dodging is hard, bro. I think I'm just gonna keep healing. How the fuck are you supposed to get them out in time? I feel like it doesn't give you enough time. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, please. Please get enough to shield. Okay. Oh, we need to kill this thing, because this is annoying the fuck out of me. Okay, there we go. Ugh! Move! Heal. Oh, we got a bunch of shit. Okay. Oh! Move! Lord. I need to play really defensively. Oh no! Why did you just run into the... Bro. Okay, kill the thing. Kill the thing, please. It's almost dead. There we go. Oh, the twin stars of brilliant valor. You're from Inazuma. Why are you dressed as an eremite? Are you back for more of Little Fungi's Fun-Tastic Fiesta? Miss Ongal received orders to return to the Maison Gardiennage, so I'll be playing against you for now. Hey Soka, you're back. Paimon was pretty surprised when we met Hania, but you've taken it to the next level. Your outfit is so Well, you sure are enthusiastic. And that's a good thing, because I have a lot of work. I need to stay motivated. And that's why I'll cut my problems down one clean axe swing at a time. How are things at the newspaper? Our plan is progressing steadily. Novel events like these attract a lot of attention, and the paper won't miss any promotion opportunities. We didn't get the most important page, but it's clear that the event's becoming more popular. That's right, we've seen an increase in ordinary citizens who wanted to give our game a try recently. Many have been talking about what's the best Fungi team with which to win around quickly. I've also heard that people have been looking to play against you two, so they can see how the experts play. Alas, so many people in such hurry to lose. Unless the two of you play against us, of course. You know our strategies very well already. Paimon thinks a match between you and us will be a real test of technique. Well, you're here now, so why don't we play a friendly round? Come to think of it, the last time we went head-to-head with you was during the first Nilot Parlor Cup Beast Tamers tournament, where you beat me most soundly. How nostalgic. After that, Hania and I went through a lot together, and many things changed. I bet it was the same with you. But your seasoned courage and fearless aura are still as unwavering and sturdy as crystal. That alone was enough for us to decide that we'd follow you, back when we were preparing Fungus Mechanicus. I think we made the right choice. Why are you reminiscing all of a sudden? Isn't it something that writers do? I miss those times too. Yes, what an incredible line! Anyway, as one of the designers of the game, I've got an ace up my sleeve. Are you talking about that, Soka? That's right, I'll get started, and then Hania will control powerful opponents against you. Oh my god. It should make for an exciting match. Let's do this, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. Alright. After all this time, you're going up against Hania again. Oh, this is so exciting. But this is a friendly match, so let's just have fun. Click-clack goes the mechanical rhythm, a basic stage designed mainly by Soka. You've heard that while she was looking for machines nearby, she would place her head to the ground and listen for their booming footsteps, often remarking on the autonomous mechanisms and their intricate design. Even understanding one part out of 100 of their design would allow me to make awesome pieces indeed. However, this method proved quite useless in understanding the Ruin Scout, which hovers in the air. Once, Soka had placed her ear to the ground, listening out fruitlessly for over half a day, only to raise her head to find a Ruin Scout flashing curious lights her way. As to how she was then pursued by the machine for 2 straight days and a half, that is a different tale. Alright. Smack that bitch. Whoop. Nice. Oops. Can we all just like... Oh, well, it's over now? Okay, that tracks. There's too much to focus on in order for me to properly dodge, honestly. Oh god. Can you not, please? Wait. Oh, lord. I don't actually know if some of these are actually hitting. Okay, we need to heal, please. Thank you. It's hard to get them all to move, right? Can you, like, not? Okay, get his ass. Get his ass! Oh my god, there are more? What the fuck? Oh lord. Oh god. Okay. Move, 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 please. So just being an actual good healer is crazy. Remember how bushy was the first time? Damn. Can we move, please? Bro, this motherfucker ain't moving. I don't even remember their names, to be honest. I'm sad we don't have Bongo Head this time. Bongo Head was kind of OP. Okay, can we just kill these motherfuckers, please? Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, move, 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 move. No! Oh my... The way that just completely yeeted me. Bruh. What the fuck? I'm shook. Honestly. How the fuck are you supposed to avoid that? What the shit? Okay, cool. I feel like you don't gain these quickly enough, to be honest. With these, you kind of don't need to dodge with these. Oh, because they don't do enough damage to really like need to. Okay, we don't need to heal just yet. Alright, we're taking those two out. We just have to stop it from doing its stupid shit. How was that so much easier? That was so much easier and so much faster. What the fuck? Huh? Speedy Black Shadow, Sleeping Ninjutsu. A boss stage created jointly by Hania and Soka. This final fearsome foe is based on the mysterious Ninken of Inazuma legend, and it is as cool as it is powerful. It is Soka's view that people won't be mad if they get beaten by such a cool opponent, though Hania did tune the dog's abilities down a little, with the consideration that the event is taking place in Fontaine, where people might have less familiarity with Ninken. During a brief stint back in Inazuma, Soka met up with many author friends in the hopes of getting more information concerning Ninken. She even went to Komore Tea House to meet up with adventurers who'd seen the Shumatsuban in action, though she forgot to establish good relations with the establishment's boss. Oops. Game maintenance staff? Question mark? Alrighty. And you use a portion of his power. Okay. I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, what the fuck? Lure the opponent. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. I see. Oh, okay, we're taking damage. Move, please. Oh, okay. Where are you right now? No. Come here, come here. Come here. Oh! There we go. Get him! Ah! Okay, cool. Poor doggo! It's a fucking ninja! We won! Our fungi companions did it! Hats off to you, you two. Your taming talents are beyond common sense, and the fungi remain undefeated under your command, even when facing enemies that themselves defy reason. You were quite formidable too. Paimon remembers seeing the Great Snowball King and Magu Kenki before, but this time you even brought out a Blade Pup. What do you mean you remember seeing them before? We've never fought them in a Fungi event. You really went all out when you set that lineup, huh? Well, these enemies are all legends and adventurous stories from all over the world. Our players will definitely resonate with them. As a writer, I'm a huge fan of characters from different works battling one another. I get excited just thinking about it. Anyway, dear twin stars of brilliant valor, you've played every stage of our game. What do you think? I'm fine with whatever you come up with, as long as our Fungi companions get more screen time. You haven't changed. As Soka said, you're our boss now. If there's anything you want to see in the game, just let us know. Anyway, Soka will do more research and design more formidable and interesting enemies, so that the game will grow on the Fontenians. That way, Fonta, our generous sponsor, will feel confident in continuing to fund us. Once we have enough money, we can host a tournament just like the Nilot Parlor Cup. No, something bigger, and we'll improve the system such that it'll be as exciting and interesting as can be. Oh, Paimon's getting excited just thinking about it. Let me know if you need help. This is a long-term plan, so we're not too concerned about our short-term progress. With guidance from Soka and Balfour, I can safely say that I'm in the business too. So don't worry, we shan't trouble you with details. Even when the preview event and the business negotiations are over, Soka and I will stay in Fontaine for a while, travelling with the Fungi. We'd like to send you letters periodically to keep you updated on the project, and to let you know how the Fungi are doing. But that'll require a contact address, or we won't be able to reach you just like last time. A contact address? I guess the Adventurers Guild? Perfect. Then on behalf of Hania and the Fungi, I shall write you two regularly. It's a deal then. Our game's still pretty hot right now, so the event will last a while. If you're not too busy, don't forget to come by. Sure thing. Hee, Paimon's feeling a lot better now that Hania, Soka, and the Fungi companions won't be far away anymore, and we won't be apart for too long. Paimon's really looking forward to the next Beast Tamers tournament now. How are things going to go this time? Bongo Head, Kingdojoy. Long time no see. Paimon's missed you. Let's feed them first. Sure, we have a few new jelly flavours this time too. What flavour will we go with? Use the Fanta flavoured jellies. Oh, no? Looks like they're about to float away, so they can't have carbonated things? You know, since we've discovered new dishes in Fontaine, we can tell Hania and get her to develop new jelly flavours. Fish and chips flavoured. Oh, they like that? Paimon didn't think the Fungi would like fish and chips. Guess they're not picky about what they eat. That's good. A good appetite is important for staying healthy. Use the coffee flavoured. Oh, Piper. They look even more energetic now. Huh, do coffee flavoured jellies actually contain coffee? Oh, looks like a Gardamek that Tirana brought with her. Was it playing with the Fungi while we were gone? The Gardamek seems to nod as its parts whirl and make low mechanical noises. Despite not speaking, it gives off a sense of elegance for some reason. How polite! Paimon will give you a great nickname. How about Miss Gardametiquette? The Gardamek's visible parts glow faintly with joy. Hey, seems like it likes the name. The Fungi will be happy to have a new friend like you, Miss Gardametiquette. Pinch our Fungi friends. Aww. Paimon wants to hold Bongo Head and pinch Kindlejoy too. Aww. Huh? Hold on a second. You both still look more or less the same, but it feels like you've gotten rounder. That means Hania is taking good care of them. Well, if they keep eating well, maybe they'll be bigger than even us one day. Then when we travel together, Bongo Head can put us on its head and fly in the sky. And if Bongo Head gets tired, then Kindlejoy will take us. Or we can find a Sumpter Beast and all ride on it. Aww. Looks like you're all looking forward to the journey, huh? Once the Wisdom Orb is improved and the Fungi can move more freely, where should we go? Harley, should we start planning? Little Fungi, loads of fun. Superb Fonta, superb gaming. I love how they got... Wait, actually that's a really good point. I love how they have like an energy drink sponsorship for a game. Seems that you cannot purchase Fonta at this machine. It is presently no different from an advertisement board. Oh, okay. I really like her outfit, but it doesn't fit her at all. It's very strange.